Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome. In today's video, I have a number of things I need to prepare, and one of them gonna be. I'm gonna start off with some pepper steak, and this is a dish that takes time and a bit of effort. If this is the first time coming onto the channel, just to let you know you're welcome, and I'm happy to have you guys. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Just waiting to get a couple more people logged on. So here I have like some cut of beef. It's like a steak portion. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try to cut it up. I'm gonna cut it against the grain. So this is my way of cutting it. You can cut it the way you want to cut it. So I'm gonna cut it this way because I want it to cook a bit quicker than normal. We're gonna put it in there. Normally these things, when you see them in there, try to get them out because they're a little bit chewy. You can cut them different, but this is how I want to cut them. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If this is the first time coming onto the channel, just to let you know you're welcome. And I'm very happy to have you. Please do remember to like, share, subscribe, leave positive comment. Just gonna go ahead and take off this part here. Just gonna trim it up a bit. Set this on the side. The reason why I cut it this in this particular way is just that it tastes a bit different, especially in texture, and a bit easier to cook, especially the way I'm gonna do it today. So I'm gonna use some of this. So I'm just gonna trim this up a bit. So I'll probably use about this amount. I'm gonna set this aside because definitely I can get some lovely soup out of this. I'm just trying to take as much of the fat off. If you want to cut them thicker, it's personal preference. But what I do earlier on, I normally wash this off, and I just wash it off with some still vinegar. So these, I'm going to set these aside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the cutting board a bit. Just give this a bit of wash. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Okay, with this now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to season this up. And one of the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a bit of olive oil over this. In here, I have some season, which I've grind up. You have a bit of pimento in it, coriander, thyme, bit of salt, paprika. So it's like making your own all-purpose in a different way. So we're going to go ahead and put some dry season on this. So that should be all right. If you want, I'm going to add a little bit of, it's like gravy browning. It's personal preference. If you have soy, you can add it. You don't have to, but, you know, it can make a difference. So we're going to set this aside. So I'll be using this pan because it's like a cast iron. So I'm going to use some olive oil. So I want this to bring it up to temperature. So the next thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to prep some vegetables. So onion, I'll be using a bit of this onion there. Just going to set this aside. So with the onion, you can either cut it down like so, which is personal preference. Nothing wrong with it. Or you can turn it on the other side like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a plate just to set those on. So I have 3 different color peppers I'm using. So this is getting hot now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the beef in. While it's in, try not to turn it too quick. Just leave it there. Let it cook properly on its side, catch color. Please do remember to thumbs up the live. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome. So if you notice with this, I'm not quick to turn it. So you want them to catch color. Like some of them that need to go on the bottom of the pan, you can just push them down and leave them there. Don't quick to turn it. Just leave it a little bit. going to add about 3 cloves of garlic. So the next thing what I might do, I'm going to do some mashed potato to go with this. I'm just going to get this up and running. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to swap the fire. I'm just going to get this one heated up a bit. I'm going to add some olive oil to this. I'm just prepping my pan, get it warm a bit, then I'll switch it back over. The next thing what I'm going to do, I will be preparing some mashed potato. To go with this. I'll just show you what it looked like. I'm just going to switch this back over. So what I'm doing now, as I said, don't quick to turn it. I'm just going to turn them. But some of them already catch color. So just give it a bit of turn. So don't rush it. As you can see, they're coming on nice, getting lovely color on it. So I'm going to peel these potatoes. If you have a peeler, I have a peeler, but I'm very confident using it, my hand, with the knife, like this. So with this particular dish, you can have it with rice, potato, yam, whatever you want to have it with. You can put it into a baguette. You know, it's all personal preference. At the moment, lovely color they're catching already. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to reduce the fire. For these potatoes, on the the mash to cook quickly, so I'm just gonna dice them. I'm just gonna put them in this pan. So that's how we're gonna do it. For the potato, I'm gonna show you a special way how to do a proper mashed potato. So we're gonna give this another turn. Make sure you brown them off nice. So when you finish, they're lovely and tasty and tender also. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add some water to the potato. And the next thing you wanna do when you do cooking potato, we're gonna add a bit of salt in the water. Believe me, you will notice the difference. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome. Just gonna pop a lid on this. So the next thing, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the vegetable for the pepper steak. So I'm just gonna switch the pan over here, and I'm gonna bring it up to temperature. And I have another little trick I want to show you to get it thicked up. You know, if you want, you can add a bit of ketchup to it. But there's another ingredient you can add to it. So I'm gonna start with the onion in this. And a very good practice with your veg, you want your food to taste extra nice, season your veg also. Don't over season it, otherwise it will be salt, but season it. So after this, once it's finished, I'm gonna go back to this and then finish this off. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome. So I'm going to start adding the peppers to this. Peppers, the garlic, spring onion. We're going to add everything into that. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome. Please remember to thumbs up the live. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, add a bit more season to this. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If this is the first time you're watching the channel, please remember to leave positive comments, subscribe, and share. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put this back on. Going to try it a bit. Yeah, very tender. So what we're going to do now, we're going to build up some sauce on that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some stuff to it. Like it's like a bourguignon stock, and that will help thicken it a bit. Or you can put a bit of fine cornmeal in it. I'm going to add a bit of water to this. That water you add to it will help deglaze it. As you can see, look at that. I'm going to add just a little bit of butter in it, just to give it a bit of sheen and extra flavor. At this point, you want to turn it down. Let it slowly cook through. Welcome to the channel, everyone. As you can see, getting thick and nice. So I'll be adding a little bit more water to it because I want it very tender. Welcome to the channel, everyone. So I'm just waiting on the potato at the moment while this cook down lovely. And next, the extra season I'm going to add to it is some blended marinade. So as soon as the potato ready, we'll start the ball again. So we want to get this nice, soft and tender and rich. So I just want this cooked down a bit more. So what I'm doing now, I'm just waiting on the mashed potato. And I also have some other stuff to sort out. Because today I need to make some patty dough also. So meanwhile that going, can start weigh out some of the stuff. So here the pepper steak is ready. And now I'm gonna check on the mashed potato. So I'm just gonna get a container to put the mashed potato in. I'm just getting myself a deeper bowl. Okay, for the mashed potato, I'm gonna do it a bit different. So I'm just gonna put it in this. I have a potato crusher that's help crush the potato. So with this mashed potato, I'm gonna bring the camera over a little bit for you. Just gonna add some butter in this. We're gonna add some milk also. So when you do it like this, you get nice, lovely potato. Just gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper in it. So that's the mashed potato finish. So now we're just gonna get our bowl. Let's get yourself a plate. And then this is your pepper steak. You know, you just take some pepper steak and put it right in the middle like so. We're gonna put a bit of green one there. So that's it for now. So that's how it look. Lovely pepper steak with mashed potato. Look at that. Next thing is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna start a different segment. So I'm just gonna take up some of these things and I'm gonna start with a different thing. And over here, I have my flour getting ready to make some patty dough. So I will just start a couple dough. What I normally do, make the dough, and then I'll put them in the fridge. So I'm just clearing these. Okay, so I will bring this over a little bit, set myself up properly, that you can see exactly what's going on. So what I'm doing now, I have my sugar and some flour in there, bit of salt. So how I make the patty dough, I use shortening in mind. I need to set up the liquid. So I use shortening, egg yellow. You can use turmeric if you want. You know, that's personal preference. And I use water in mine. We don't use baking powder in it. Baking powder don't go in patty dough anyway. You can make that for yourself at home, but it's personal preference. So after finish the pepper steak, now gonna do some patty dough, and then I'll finish them tomorrow because I need to make some cheese and beef patty. So I'll be using my egg yellow in it. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Please do remember to thumbs up the live, share, subscribe, leave positive comment. It's all about positivity. So with this, I'll be using a hook to make the dough. So with this, I can get two dough out of it. So I'm just combining the shortening with the flour. So I'm just gonna gently add the liquid in. So this is what I'm making now. Just finished some pepper steak and mashed potato. So I'm just making some patty dough now. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome. If this is the first time, just to let you know you're welcome. Please do subscribe, leave positive comments, share, like, give it a thumbs up. Thing when I make my dough, what I do, I try not to make it too stiff. So try when you make it, just give it a bit of feel. So give it a bit of knead. And then you set it aside. And then you get ready for the next one. So I'm making probably about 2 to 3 of these. I already have some made up already. So make sure you get your stuff weighed out properly. try cut them up a little bit. That means it's easier. Then we start again. So tomorrow I'll be making some cheese and beef patties tomorrow. So if you want to see how I make out the cheese and beef, just log on tomorrow. I'm going to increase the speed of the machine a bit. So I use this spatula just to help push it down. Always monitor it. Keep your eyes on it. This need a little bit more water, so keep the water on the back side of it. So normally when I make it, as I said, I don't make them too stiff. Because if you make them too stiff, you're gonna need like probably a machine to roll it out, which I'm gonna make these by hands. Next thing what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put another batch on. So I need a little bit more flour in that one. So I'll get some more flour here. I'm just going to add a bit more flour to this. So that should be all right. The next thing what I'm going to do, you need to get your salt in. So in this bit of salt. And also you need sugar inside it as part of the recipe. It's like every patty. If you're making patty and you don't put that in it, you can, but that's part of the original recipe. So I'm just using 2 spoons of sugar in this, which is not a lot compared to the amount of flour and the rest of the liquid I'm gonna go in it. And we're gonna cut this in half. Put this back. Probably still can get another one out of it. So we're gonna add our flour in again, just repeating the same process. Next thing what I'm gonna have to do, we'll see how it goes on. If time permits me to, I need to roll them because I need to roll it probably about 4 or 5 times. So I'm just prepping this for tomorrow. So once you make the dough for the patty, you get them relaxed, put them in the fridge. Then I'll roll them out tomorrow. Welcome, Daniela. Thank you for thumbsing up the live. Welcome, Journey with Jackie. Remember to watch it and add water, your liquid, when necessary. So after I finish this, I'm gonna get like a bigger cutting board, and I'll show you how I roll them out. So I'm gonna add some more liquid down the back here. Gonna increase the speed of it. But that amount of liquid should be all right for now. So I'm just dusting it with a bit of flour, and then I'm gonna remove it from the bowl. Okay, turn that off. So just take it off the hook. So with this, finish with this for now. Okay, so I'm just gonna knead this one up a bit. So I'm gonna set this to the side here, and I'm gonna get like a bigger cutting board to go on this. So I'm gonna get a cutting board, and I'm gonna flour him up. So that's the board I normally use. Put flour over him. Okay, that one is first. So So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get it lengthwise first. So that's how you have to deal with it. Sure, everyone can see properly. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit for you guys. So try to get it lengthwise first. Then we're going to go this way. So this is the reason I said to you, if you're making this patty dough, make sure you don't make it too stiff, or unless you have a machine to roll it out. But this, what I'm doing, is a recipe that I've developed for years, which I use on the catering truck. So I'm making the dough now, then I will put it back in the fridge to relax. Then tomorrow, take it out, and I will form the patties. Now, some people would see this and think it finished already, but it haven't. So this is how I do it. So actually that is like 2 already. So that, see, 1, 2, 3. And I'm still not finished yet. So what I'm doing with this now, so you see I already fold it 3 times. So, and then it's like double. So you see, making patty is all about layers. So this one is finished. So I'll be wrapping it and put it in the fridge. So I'm going to roll this out again, lengthwise. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome. Please remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. For those who just coming on, at first I make pepper steak with mashed potato. So now I'm making some potatoes. And then tomorrow I'll be making cheese and beef patties. One of the secret with making potatoes is all about layers. So that's done. So next, Janet, Daniela, Louise, David, welcome. Peter from Jamaica, welcome. Mushle from Romania, welcome. Yeah, thanks for your comment, Carlito. Remember to thumbs up the live, guys. So that's a patty dough. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap these in cling film. And then I will put it in the fridge to relax. Then tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to make cheese and beef patty. So I'm doing another live tomorrow, show you how to make your cheese and beef patty, how you can get them form and the size. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Appreciate all.